The Best Hit USA。 こんばんは、小林克也です。今週のホットメニューはこの人をスタジオに迎えました。 Richard Marx, welcome.
Nice to see you.
Yeah. This is the last interview for you in Japan, I guess, because
Yeah.
you'll be leaving.
I'm leaving tomorrow, going back to the States.
How many interviews you had?
Wow. I would say 50 or 60
50 or 60?
in the last almost 2 weeks.
This is something you have to learn, right? I mean, you are a musician, but to get started, you...
Yeah, there's a lot of things that have nothing to do with music that are really important, and everybody here in Japan has treated me really well, and I've had a really good time.
Did they ask you about the recording contract, how you get the contract, and how you...
Yeah, they asked me a little bit about it. Basically, what happened with me getting the record deal was that I had spent about 5 years in Los Angeles, the last 5 years, trying to get a record deal, and every record company in the world turned me down. They hated me. They hated my music. So finally, through a friend of mine in Los Angeles named Bobby Colomby, I met the president of Manhattan Records, Bruce Lundvall. So there was a personal connection, and I think that it was just the right circumstances at the right time, and he took a chance on me. So I'm very grateful to him.
Were the tapes you sent to record company, did they sound like this material? Or?
Yeah, in fact, a couple of songs on the old tapes are on this album.
Oh, you have redone that?
Yeah, I just recorded them for, record quality, but the same songs, and the demos of those songs were pretty close to the record. So, it's kind of ironic.
I bet in the city of Los Angeles alone, there should be quite a few youngsters like you, talented and waiting for it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people more talented than me, and it's just a matter of getting the right break at the right time. I really believe that there's room for everyone, and everybody is entitled to have a hit record at least once. So there's a lot of good musicians out there that we don't know about yet.
Yeah, but think about so many records that turn you down. I mean, they don't want to stick their neck out.
Yeah,
sort of.
you got it.
That's
what it is.
What do you think?
Well, I think, my feeling is that the people who are in those kind of positions at record companies should take chances. I mean, because new talent is what everything is all about. I mean, there's a lot to be said for the people who have sustained for 20 years in the business, but the young people coming up are the future of the business. And unfortunately, most of these people who make those decisions just prefer to say no to everybody because it's safe and they don't have to worry. And they're not, like you said, they're not sticking their necks out. But I think that's kind of a cowardly way to do business. So I really would wish that they would, take more chances on young talent.
You have waited 5 years in Los Angeles. How many more years you spend back in your hometown?
Like 12 or 13. 12. I started, I just turned 24, and it'll be 19 years I've been in the music business professionally, so it's a long time.
Should have known better, Richard Marx. Michael Jackson's here in town. I mean, he started when he was a kid, small kid.
Small.
But somewhere along the line, he graduated from what he has been doing, and he's a different man. Like, Talking Book happened to Stevie Wonder. He was a different artist.
Exactly.
Do you remember something like that happening to you?
I think the big difference for me came, all the time I was growing up, as a child, all I thought about was being a singer. And then when I became a teenager, 17 or 18 years old, I couldn't find any music that I wanted to sing, so I thought, well, maybe I need to write it. And I never thought of songwriting. And the minute I started writing songs, it became the most important part of it for me. It's to this day, I love producing, I love performing, I love playing, I love arranging, but the songwriting is the most important part of it for me. It's the thing I hate to do the most because it's very tough, it's very painful. But when it's done, I'm really happy about it, and I'm really proud of it. So Billy Joel, I heard in an interview a couple of years ago, said, I hate writing, but I love having written. So that's pretty much how I feel, because the process of writing can be very frustrating. But once it's done, it's a real satisfying feeling.
You have a sort of pressure, that's why you hate, or is...
No, it's just a pressure I put on myself. You know, because a lot of people write songs and they'll, let's say, you know, they'll rhyme. As long as it rhymes, it's good to them. I want to go one step beyond that, and I want to try and do something that's a little different. So I push myself to be better, and I hope I never stop doing that, because I think the day that I sit back and I say to myself, well, I'm successful, and my career's over. But I think that the key is to really keep pushing and keep reaching for more.